أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Today we will study and review Surah 53 An-Najm. Let us start with its introduction. It is at serial number 53 in the compilation of Holy Qur'an, and there are 62 verses in this surah. The surah talks about the eminence of the Prophet ﷺ with his miraj and closeness to Allah. It warns the disbelievers about the errors of their attitude toward the Quran and the Prophet of Allah, some of their wrong beliefs in the angels as daughter of God, intercession of the angels, etc., are also mentioned. The Miraj experience of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, gods or goddesses of the non-believers are mere conjectures and names without any reality. Those who deny the truth and they are standing against the power and majesty of Allah. How it was named? This surah takes its name from the first ayat. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والنجم إذا هوى, by the star when it descends. This title also does not relate to the subject matter but is a name given to the surah as a symbol. Connection between the beginning and the ending of the surah. One najmi إذا هوى, by the star when it descends, and then it is mentioned فَاسْجُدُوا لِلَّهِ وَاعْبُدُوا, so prostrate to Allah and worship. Connection of the surah to the surah before and after it. The last ayat of Surah At-Tur, the previous surah, mentions An-Najm, the stars. This surah is called Surah An-Najm, the star. Allah Almighty describes the Quran as Hadith in both Surah At-Tur and Surah An-Najm. فَلْيَأْتُوا بِحَدِيثٍ مِثْلِهِ إِنْ كَانُوا صَادِقِينَ. Then let them produce a statement like it if they should be truthful. أَفَمِنْ هَذَا الْحَدِيثِ تَعْجَبُونَ. Then at this statement, do you wonder? This surah, An-Najm, the star, and the following surah, Al-Qamar, the moon, both are named after heavenly bodies. The virtues of the surah. According to Abdullah ibn Masud radiallahu anhu, this is the first surah revealed which had an ayat of prostration. Translation of the hadith narrated Abdullah. The first surah in which a prostration was mentioned was Surah An-Najm, the star. Allah's Messenger ﷺ prostrated by reciting it, and everybody behind him prostrated except a man whom I saw taking a handful of dust in his hand and prostrated on it. Later I saw that man killed as an infidel, and he was Umayyah bin Khalf. Bukhari number 4863. Period of revelation. According to the tradition related by Bukhari, Muslim, Abu Dawud and Nasai on the authority of Hazrat Abdullah bin Masud radiallahu anhu, the first surah in which a verse requiring the performance of a sajdah prostration has been sent down is Surah An-Najm. The parts of this hadith which have been reported by Aswad bin Yazid, Abu Ishaq and Zubair bin Muawiyah from Hazrat Ibn Masud radiallahu anhu indicate that this is the first surah of the Quran which the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had publicly recited before an assembly of the Quraysh, and according to Ibn Marduya in the Kaaba, in which both the believers and the disbelievers were present. At the end, when he recited the verse requiring the performance of a sajda and fell down in prostration, the whole assembly also fell down in prostration with him, and even those chiefs of the polytheists who were in the forefront of the opposition to the Holy Prophet ﷺ could not resist falling down in prostration. Ibn Masud radiallahu anhu says that he saw only one man, Umayyah bin Khalaf, from among the disbelievers who did not fall down in prostration but took a little dust and rubbing it on his forehead said that that was enough for him. Later, as Ibn Masud relates, he saw this man die in the state of disbelief. Another eyewitness of this incident is Hazrat Muttalib bin Abi Wada, who had not yet become a Muslim. Nasai and Musnad Ahmad contain his own verse to the effect when the Holy Prophet ﷺ recited the Surah An-Najm and performed the Sajdah, and the whole assembly fell down in prostration along with him. I did not perform the Sajdah. Now, to compensate for the same, whenever I recite this Surah, I make sure never to abandon its performance. Ibn Sa'd says that before this, in the Rajab of fifth year of prophethood, a small group of companions had emigrated to Abyssinia. Then, when in the Ramadan of the same year this incident took place, the news spread that Holy Prophet ﷺ had recited Surah An-Najm publicly in the assembly of the Quraysh, and the whole assembly, including the believers as well as non-believers, had fallen down in prostration with him. When the immigrants to Abyssinia heard this news, they formed the impression that the disbelievers of Mecca had become Muslims. Thereupon, some of them returned to Mecca in the Shawwal of the fifth year of prophethood, only to learn that the news was wrong and the conflict between Islam and disbelief was raging as furiously as before. Consequently, the second emigration to Abyssinia took place, in which many more people left Mecca. Thus, it became almost certain that this surah was revealed in the Ramadan of fifth year of prophethood. So, dear viewers, we take a break here from explaining the surah further. We will return in the next episode with explanation of its historical background and topics as well. Please stay tuned to JemeilTv. Thank you.